we go. Hello, everyone.
Hey.
Hello, are we going? Hello? Do
Yeah, I think we're.
I have to refresh them? Anyway, okay. I've forgotten the theme tune.
You forgot the song, man.
So I'm just gonna go. Welcome to Get Good Season 2 because it's a new theme tune. Plus it's like episode 11, so you could say that there's 10 episodes in a season because that's how long it takes for me to forget a theme tune. Welcome to Get Good.
Get good.
Get good.
Yay.
Oh, Kieran says, 1 sec, sorry.
Oh,
Kieran, we've already started without you. You buttface. Today we're gonna talk about a few things. Kieran, hello.
Hey, yeah, sorry I'm late. No,
So,
wait, no, I'm on time.
Classic.
Wait.
Wow.
You're a
My
minute
internet's
late.
really
You're
bad.
late, boy.
Or am I a minute early? How's it going, guys?
I think
Yeah,
you're
pretty good.
late.
Going alright, yeah.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, it's just going to be like a tips and tricks episode. I think we're mostly just going to talk about PBR. Yeah, because it's a good topic and it can be hard to get it right, I think.
You know what game got some good PBR that came out this week?
Or game.
Fallout.
Tomb Raider.
Fallout.
Tomb
Huh?
Raider.
Tomb Raider.
The new Tomb Raider looks amazing.
Yeah, it does.
I haven't seen anything of it yet.
I haven't seen
Stupid
it.
Fallout has taken over my screen.
Well, Tomb Raider released only on Xbox, didn't it?
Yeah,
Which is really bad.
yeah. It's coming out, I think, within a year for the PS4, and it's something like 6 months for PC.
Damn. Damn the jam.
Damn the jam. I think we should introduce our guest this week,
Oh yeah, hey Joel.
Jolio.
Hey.
Jolie boy,
Joel man. The big J.
the big J,
The big
Hey.
G.
the big G.
The big fudge.
We call him Big Papa.
Oh,
I love
actually,
it.
I'm the big fudge here.
Nah, Joel's much bigger at fudging than you. Last time I checked, anyway.
Oh, guys, I just remembered I have cake in the fridge.
Oh,
nice.
So,
Completely
Joel,
forgot about
what we usually do is we get the person to like share their work and stuff. Do you want to?
Okay, yeah, sure.
We're the only
Uh,
people watching Get Good this week.
Oh, wait. Oh, no.
No, I'm sure people watch it afterwards. They don't watch it live, but you know.
Yeah, I'll watch it afterwards.
Normally there's like one. Where's John? Where's Josh?
They're probably all
I-
hungover.
Oh, what happened last night? Was there a big party?
There was the fun. They had like this arcade kind of games.
Yeah.
Oh man!
So we all went.
Fucking
Play
hell!
some games.
Why do I live in a different country?
It's because you're getting good, Max. It's because you're going to get good.
Jeez.
Anyway,
Can you guys see my screen?
yeah.
Is that a thing?
I believe so.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think we're on your screen now. Yeah.
I'm just gonna show you my art station. It's just got my 2 third-year projects on it. So this is my shotgun chainsaw for the apocalyptic weapon brief, partially stylized. Yeah. This is what I did.
It's a really nice material definition on these. It's kind of one of the reasons we got you on, so you can talk about how you achieved
I haven't seen
this
your.
kind of quality.
Oh, ho ho!
Have you seen this, Max?
No, I haven't.
Oh, all right.
I don't remember it on Facebook. Did you put it on Facebook?
Yeah, I put it on Sketchfab on Facebook. I put a couple of images.
Be nice.
Yeah, I guess I'll come back to it later when we talk about it. And the only other piece is the New York City rooftop brief. So I went for a construction site, as you can see.
Cool.
Man, it's crazy how much work you got done in 3 weeks, man. Good
Yeah,
job.
man, that's mental. Good.
Thanks, guys.
I remember when I shared it with Jackie. It's like, geez, this Joel guy, he's done so much. I was like, yeah, he's pretty
It's all little pieces. It's all repeated. That's how this
modular. You learned something from last
modular.
year.
Oh, that was horrible.
Modular, Della modular.
definitely learn how to do modular things, because at the start of this brief, I started making scaffolding. I thought, scaffolding. Sorry, I can't talk.
Scaffolding.
Scaffolding, you'd think would be the easiest modular thing to make. I was wrong.
Is it not?
Yeah, because
What problems did you face? What?
it was on the corners and stuff. So
oh yeah,
let me
corners.
get
Yeah.
some-
What, building like connecting corner ones? You could have built like a specific corner connector though.
I did, yes.
Yeah.
That's what I ended up doing. So with scaffolding, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Well, it's not doing it on this one, but you see these horizontal handrails. So these are used off of one big pole, but usually the poles aren't that long, so they'll sort of be there'll be two of these long. So to have the next ones, the poles would be sitting just underneath the previous poles. Does that make sense? And then it would go back up again. But obviously I only wanted to make one of these so that it would repeat along like this. So they were all in one straight line. But that meant when it came to a corner, they clipped into each other. Probably better if I showed you in 3ds Max.
Did you guys see those new briefs that went up?
Yeah, we were just talking about before we went live. Yeah.
I really don't like how they're doing last minute. Like I had my mindset. I was like, okay, I'm definitely doing the rooftop now. And
I kind of wish. Yeah, I kind of wish these came out earlier because I would have chosen different ones to start with.
I don't have the updated version of Max, so I'm sorry I can't show you.
Sorry.
But yeah, I had.
You're not coming back to get good.
No, I'm not.
You're not invited back. After this unprepared, dodgy.
Terrible. I mean, I tried to get the. I could try and launch.
Launch it. Play it up.
Yep.
Do what you gotta do.
This is if it works.
But I saw your Mike. I saw your character.
Oh yeah.
Pretty cool stuff. You got the materials were looking quite nice on that.
Thanks, man.
The only thing I'd say is for a hard surface robot. Just watch out with the topology. It looked blobby at times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers, man. I'll look into that. Because I do want to edit it.
Yeah.
So, I'll write that down to remember to.
I'm not sure. I think it's just something from retopologizing.
Can I quickly just show off the work that I've been working on? Because
I'm go for it.
Quite pleased with it. So yeah, I made
sweet little environment. Very nice.
I made this. I don't know if you guys are looking at it yet or.
Yeah,
I looked at it at work. I thought it was pretty cool.
What does the writing say, Kieran?
Sorry.
Is it jet fuel? Can't melt.
Yeah. No. It says jet fuel, and then I flipped it round.
Oh.
Because I looked at it as the shapes, not the actual lettering, and I like the shapes of the thinner characters rather than on the left side rather than the right.
Yeah,
so I just flipped it around.
Makes it even more sort of hidden as a message, isn't it? If it's flipped
Yeah, no, I
round
think Momo guy though.
Because he said, didn't he? He said
yeah.
something, and I didn't understand at first. I was like, what? But I guess you can read it and backwards.
Yeah.
I imagine.
Sorry. It's a good way of approaching Easter eggs in your levels, because obviously everyone wants to have a bit of fun with their work. So if you want to put a little joke in it, Kieran could have just put any joke in, and the writing might not look very cool. So especially when you're doing foreign languages and shit.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I was looking at the the shapes again, rather than the lettering. That's why I didn't put in English, because maybe it's different because we don't know how to read Japanese. But I'm sure if this was just in English characters, it wouldn't look as good.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, man, I spent so long on these trees. I had to redo them 3 times.
Yeah. The tree. I was thinking you really got the trees down actually. So was it subsurface scattering and all that? You got.
Yeah. No, I actually modeled the leaves in Max and then I baked it down.
Oh yeah, that
rather
way.
rather than using a photo texture and just
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good.
But I mean, like with the material definition inside Unreal, you got the shading
yeah. I
really
just messed it.
well.
Oh, there's a lot of fake light in. Like
Oh,
up here,
okay.
I think I put like a pink light up here.
Oh yeah, I love that. That's probably my favorite shot.
Mm.
Looks really nice.
I really like this one. This is one of my favorite.
That one.
Yeah, that's really good.
I'm not sure for me because I don't. There's those bricks that like are quite white at
Oh,
sort
is
of
it?
bottom, and I'm not sure how I feel about them.
Fair enough.
The rest is good. Just that like always springs up, but the other ones.
Yeah. I couldn't get the lighting on my smaller props done properly. I don't know why. Just looks weird.
Hmm.
But yeah, I
Power
enjoyed it.
sometimes.
It's amazing how fast you got that level blocked out. Because it was something ridiculous, like the second or third day, and you had a level.
Yeah, see, that's my problem though. I always go with my first idea, which I know is going to be my downfall sooner or later.
At the moment,
Yeah.
you seem to have like a good idea.
I've
First
just got
time.
really lucky. That's it.
You seem like you've got a good eye for making things look good, like compositionally and
Yeah. That's the graphic
Interesting
design
shit.
Yeah,
stuff.
see, I thought right, like doing graphic. I did graphic design for 2 years before coming to uni. I was like, man, I wasted 2 years of my life, man. I'm doing like game art now. It has nothing to do with anything, but actually, it does come in handy every now and again.
You're like whenever I think like about how getting experience in different sort of sides of things, you're always like in my mind like Kieran's a perfect example because he's got this graphic design and he plays it really well into game art. I always think that's like a good example of cross discipline stuff.
Do you guys want to? Are we talking about PBR then? Is that
Yeah,
what
should
it's?
we start talking
guess.
about PBR a bit then?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Joel's got
Shall-
something lined up, I think, hasn't he?
Yeah. Oh, so this is Michael's thing. If no one saw.
Yeah.
Okay. So, on Friday, I was just looking on ArtStation, and I came across this. This was trending, and as you can see, it's really really good.
It's awesome, yeah.
A lot of time's gone into the sculpt and
The pose, the rig, and retopologizing as well. The topology's quite nice.
it's just a really good scene. But there's one thing they could have done to make it so much better, and so we're looking at the gloss now, or roughness, and he's just giving it block colors, which is fine. It works clearly because it looks good, but having a flat roughness, having a noisy roughness can really make your work look a lot better. What was the example I was gonna?
I was going to say we probably need an example.
I was gonna look. I can show you my shotgun, but it doesn't look that good. So this isn't the best example, but
What
got my
map is
gloss.
this that you're looking at?
Sorry.
All right, sorry, I was looking at the YouTube video. Sorry, I'm a couple of seconds behind.
Well,
Alright,
you didn't. Oh, no, it was John last week doing that, wasn't it?
Dear.
Sorry.
So here, I've not done many really flat areas. I mean, I guess there, but I've tried to keep it noisy all the way through. And what this means is when you have the light spinning around, it catches differently. So like it's really shiny on the paint here, but it's got like little specks of a bit more rougher.
It catches the light like a catchy chainsaw. Oh.
That was bad.
So like right in the middle there, it's the shiniest point, but it's still got those specks.
Of like the chipped paint and the
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
So
the
if you
material-
applied that to this, it would be so much better. You could have all the
like
bits
kind
that
of
go in.
kind of like pus filled things all
Yeah, and then there'll be areas of the skin, maybe like on parts of the shoulders and the forehead that might be a little bit more dry or something, and it would just add some more like sort of something better to it, rather than it all being shiny. He's all slimy when, like you look at the albedo there, you can see like there's spots and stuff, the spots would be more greasy because spots happen in greasy skin areas. Where he doesn't have spots, his skin's going to be drier. His skin's going to be, different shininess and stuff. So
Yeah.
He's gotten away with it because he's got such a good albedo.
Mm.
And his bake is really good.
Yeah,
So
so good.
those things really help, but it also would have been really nice if you had that roughness as well. It would be like one of the most incredible pieces.
Mhm. Yeah. I was gonna try and find an example. I haven't looked at. I'm gonna pull up yours, Mike. I don't think I've looked at the roughness here, but I'm pretty sure you were. Yeah. You got it right. There's some areas where you could dirty up, but look here, that looks. I mean, let's bring that into. Yeah, look at that. Look how the light is catching. It's only catching little bits. That's how you really make your models look really realistic.
And it's also, I guess, something we've touched on a little bit before with the substance painter episode, where we talked about like wearing away the edges and stuff, especially on hard surface things, where it's like, it's going to look a little different because it will be slightly worn. And I think Mike's got this pretty well here in this police robot man.
Yeah,
Keep
super
the
cool.
streets clean.
Yeah. My rooftop level is loading up, but it can take a while.
So maybe to help with this episode, right, is I'm going back into my Pip-Boy. I don't know if you guys remember. I was working on it.
Oh man!
Yeah,
When
so
did you do this?
I
You
did
didn't watch
like
Get Good, did you, Joel?
a couple episodes ago.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, so I'll put this into Substance Painter and like mess around with it. And
Start playing around with that. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Oh, it'd be nice if you finished that, Kieran. That'd be cool.
That'd be a really nice.
I'm back on topic as well. It's
really nice portfolio
Fallout
piece.
just came out. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like we've gone full circle here.
We should probably do a part 2 to that at some point.
I wouldn't mind doing that. I really wouldn't mind
well.
doing that. I think a little Fallout would be a big fun old time.
Nice.
I do watch the show.
I saw it, guys. I saw it.
Please let me come back.
Let me screen share.
You guys know what you're gonna do next for your projects. Or Max, if you were gonna do one, what would you do?
The robot thing, as I said. Now they've got this they basically fall out the brief. I'm just gonna do that because I was planning on doing that anyway. Like I've been drawing up. It's a shame I haven't done like digital any of it digitally yet. But in my sketchbook, I've been drawing up loads of robot designs, loads and loads. And I think it'd be really cool to do like a team of little.
Do you want to send me some so I can make it?
Well, I was gonna make it.
Oh.
I can send you some as well if you want.
Post it on Get Good. We'll take a look at it.
Yeah, take a look at some of the sketches. I can't send you all of them because some of them I've done really quickly when I've been making notes about work, so I can't really show that.
Oh right.
Industry secrets on the notes. That flying car, man.
Yeah. No. Shh, about those flying cars. Just to state there.
I know we've been talking about this, but you should definitely talk about your internship later, like in the future episode when the second years.
When the second years care about it more, yeah. At the moment, and then we could get Ewan and Kit on as well. They're finished, so it'd be like they'd be able to say, in hindsight, and I can say like. Feet on the ground. I'm here at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've gone legit now. We actually had a guy who's been in industry, Mr. Kit. We've hit the big time, the big leagues.
That was a good episode. That was a.
And then people are gonna tune into the next one thinking the same quality of guest, and it's just another third year.
We've got Mr. Joel Phelps, soon to be legendary game artist.
Just give me a few, years. Come back in like a decade, maybe.
I can't wait till Get Good gets super legit. When I'm in third year, and you guys are all industry, and then it's like I'm the only non-industry person pretty much, and then it's like, oh, you guys are like the industry peeps every week.
Hey.
Get good or get legit. Get good or got good by then.
Get good or I've got good by then. I was going to talk a little bit about the Marmoset. Have a really good page on PBR, which I recommend people checking out if they really want to.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Really want to learn PBR. Then I recommend just put if you just put in PBR Marmoset.
Yeah, it's just one of their help pages, isn't it? Yeah.
And it's great. Gives really good examples. It really talks about it. It's kind of all the theory behind it, which I don't know if we're going to go into too much because it's I don't know. It's a lot of
There's a bunch of science stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff
you
that
can read into.
I don't know. For me, it would just go in one ear and out the other. Where seeing it applied is more where I'd remember it. So like, for me, it's like okay, I get what it is. I get that if this was like shiny or not.
Yeah.
Albedos.
And the reason. Yeah,
but
the reason
applying it is what I think is most useful. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm getting some lag. I'm sorry if I'm interrupting people as I talk.
No, that's fine. So yeah, it's really cool stuff here. Yeah, it kind of gives you the ranges and what you can use it for. So like where wood should be on your kind of gradient if you're creating a roughness map. All the roughness and metal are like black and white basically. Or well, metal is more, but roughness definitely has the full range of a gradient. With metal, I'm pretty sure, isn't it just either it's metal or not, and then there's like a middle ground for like a few things, but mostly.
Yeah, you can use it in the same way as a roughness map to make some variation.
Well, there's a difference because it changes how it reflects the light. Hello?
Ooh, we're getting a little bit of a.
I heard Joel go.
I'm really sorry.
But like metalness also reflects color. When roughness doesn't always reflect color, it just reflects sort of light. Like
roughness, yeah, that's.
So
yeah.
the metalness and roughness do change things in together. Don't think that it's different. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm scared to talk now.
We've got a question from John. He asks, how many times do you guys cry a day in the labs?
A day in well, I don't cry at labs anymore, John, because I've been exiled. But you know.
When you're working at BMW, do you still cry a bit when you're working?
All the time. I like crawl under the desk and have a little cry, and then wander over to some car models, and I can't kill myself in a clay car model because there's no exhaust. So I always forget that. I always think, oh, it's a car.
Roll up the windows.
Roll up the windows, turn the engine on with the piping, and I'm like, this is it. And it's like, wait, clay car, what are you gonna do?
I'm sure that wasn't a serious question, but.
That wasn't a serious answer, right?
No, okay, well, so again, if anyone is watching, game art is difficult. There are some times when we want to stop and not work anymore, but you gotta power through it.
It was horrible.
It's probably the coolest job in the world, game art stuff. So
yes,
cool. We do cool things.
Just remember, there's a guy working in an office building, looking at spreadsheets all day.
But really,
I'll make you happy.
Someone with a name that sounds like something else, but is actually Rasputin. As a specular? Question mark.
Yeah. Okay. So when you work with PBR, you forget about the other maps. Specular is still important. You can still use it.
Yeah, you can still use it. It can work. There's a really good CryEngine document that shows how Specular can work hand in hand with PBR as well. But you don't need to worry about it so much because it's been split up into like the metalness and the
gloss map.
Yeah, the gloss map. And also keep in mind, because PBR's, I guess it's technically not new, but it is new at the same time. different engines have different names for things. So Unity, even though it uses PBR, still labels some. It doesn't have a roughness. It labels it as a specular still, and then it has a. I don't know how it works. It changes. It depends which shade you're using, whether it's specular or gloss or whatever. But so specular is supposed to be the map that shows how much light the material is reflecting. Whereas how it works in PBR with roughness is like you're saying how rough the material is, which affects how the light bounces off it. That's like the difference, I guess. Is that all right? Is that right?
I think so.
Sounded right. Might be completely wrong though. I think
That was right.
That's how I was told. Might be wrong. Jeez. I'm going to cry in the toilet now.
Joel's having a few little technical difficulties.
Is he panicking? Is that why he hasn't said anything?
Because when opening up his engine thing, his PC crashed. So we'll see what's happening. But he might be joining
Joel.
He might be joining me downstairs. So yeah, what were you guys talking about?
Oh, you weren't there? Oh, okay. I was just trying to explain, because Rasbeast asked Specular.
Oh, yeah, I heard myself. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, okay, yeah. And I was just explaining how engines can have different stuff and things. John's still serious about the cry thing, but I think he's in trouble. He said send help. Someone's got to be on John alert again. John suicide watch again.
Grab a chair.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, this episode.
So, Kieran, do you want to talk a bit about what you're doing in Substance?
Yeah, okay, so
Maybe,
what I'm doing is I'm just using the smart materials and then just masking off areas.
Okay.
And then it does it for me. No, okay, so I'm using this to get like an example of what it looks like, and then I'll go into the settings, and then I'll mess around with how shiny or not shiny something is. And you gotta remember as well that in Substance Painter, things usually look different than when you put it into Engine or Marmoset. And I'm not on that stage yet, but when I get there, I put it into Photoshop and then I make the changes that I need to make. Yeah,
Cool.
I'm legit.
Yeah, like you'll find that Unreal will always make things look a lot more shiny. So just I usually just put a layer of white and then lower the opacity over it, so it's a little bit rougher.
Yeah.
I'm in Mike's room now. My computer's dead. I tried loading. I've only used that engine file in uni, and they're very good computers. And my level is very, very, very badly optimized. I think that's going to affect my grade a little bit.
I think it'll be fine. I don't know. Was that really in the brief about? Does it have to run? I feel like it just has to look good.
The tutor was just like going through everything. He's like, "Oh wow, you did that! Oh wow,
you copied that thing over that many times. Oh dear." Is that the same plank for all the? Oh no.
I was just being lazy and messed up. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the ghetto episode, I guess. Everything's messed up.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We're doing it live.
We're missing Chris. Is Chris the order in our?
I think he might be. Blaming you, Chris.
I never would have thought of Chris as that as well, as the order.
It's probably also we didn't plan anything.
Oh yeah. We've been
all of us have been really busy. That's why we got. We're just doing this for fun, guys. Remember that.
Well,
you guys are the ones that make it legit.
Yeah.
So post your work on our Facebook page. We'll give you credit.
Stuff is getting really good. It's getting a lot more use. A lot more people are posting work for Crit, which is really
what we set out to do at the start.
Yeah. The show itself is it's more just of a fun thing. It can be pretty tricky because we do
Do,
Always
do you know what we
lagging
should do,
line
right?
every week.
Do you does someone want to find like some of the film room stuff, and then we can kind of like just like talk about the film rooms and see what they did, what they could have done differently.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Does someone want to get up some pictures? Because I don't.
Who wants to? Max, do you want to?
Do you want to just
What
sift
was it?
through Facebook and try and find as many film rooms as you can?
Okay, I'll forget that now. Yeah, yeah.
I only saw two. I saw the Hobbit and the Kingsman pub.
I saw a really good one, but I didn't know what film it was from.
Were they pushed
Oh, I also
to
saw a Mad Men one.
Oh,
EMU 2015? Were any, or were they not? Nope, they sure weren't.
if you are a
Yeah,
second year in the audience, please send us your film room project.
Yes. Oh wait, yeah. Why would it be in 2015 and be in Report to the Ship?
Joel, you're a natural. You should be on more often.
Um, I think that's sarcasm.
What?
Oh,
Can't fancy.
I'm sorry, I just don't have John's banter.
Knowledge.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris is watching.
Oh, I'm not seeing any film rooms, guys.
All right, okay, Joel.
Mhm.
For your rooftop, right? If you
Yeah.
could do it again, what would you do differently? Like, would you plan out the textures you use? Because like I'm really considering doing it tomorrow, and I don't know how to start.
Okay.
Where do you start when you're making an environment? Because it's such a large project. How do you
Yeah.
organize yourself?
So what I did, I just blocked out in Max, just all the space, and some of you were looking at it, and it was huge. I was showing it to Ewan, and he was like, "Yeah, don't do that. You're never gonna get it done in time." So I ended up making it about the third of the original size, and it's finishing it. I still feel like it's quite a big thing. So don't aim too high. Blocking out in Max. I then just made a Word document, just as an asset list, and just try and make it as modular as you can. I think I had like 6 modular kits. Like the crane is, just a handful of things repeated over and over again. Scaffolding, the concrete, the windows. There's quite. I don't think there's not many unique assets. Yeah, I started with the modular kits then, because that's going to be the main
So
parts.
just like you worked broad strokes. That was your
Yes.
first.
Yeah. You don't
Oh,
want to be knuckling down to tiny things until the last week. Get everything modeled and unwrap as you go. That's very important. Unwrap as you go. And what John was doing the flat mapping thing. Is that it?
Yeah, just flatten map it and then.
Yeah, because that was really smart. I should have done that.
Plan mapping.
Yeah, because everything in John's level has tileable texture on it.
Right.
I don't think he has any unique texture space, so that saved him a lot of time. I remember looking at John's work earlier on, and he did a lot in a very short amount of time. His project was quite good.
Well done, John.
Then when you have the block out, then just start doing your textures. I used bitmap to material.
I still don't know what that is. I have no idea.
It's basically you find a photo.
So Crazy Bump. Is it like Crazy Bump?
It can be used like Crazy Bump, but it makes all your PBR materials. It makes your albedo, roughness, metalness, normal. It'll even make AO. It makes a ton of maps. And it's you just put in the original image and then you just use sliders to adjust it. You can very quickly make textures. They're not amazing. You will definitely make a lot better textures if you go into Photoshop and do it yourself. But if you have to make, 20 tileable textures in a very short amount of time, use it, absolutely. I think 2 of my tileable texture sheets weren't using bitmap to material, and I think they're definitely the best textures in the Mac. But yeah, for speed's sake, just threw them in. Yeah.
I mean, I used it for like one thing, and I was like, a really rushed job, and it was like, wow, that actually looks really usable, like
yeah.
really acceptable.
It looks
But
great.
obviously, yeah, it's like could be a lot better, but
Mhm.
for like speed's sake, it's a really cool tool.
Yeah.
Mike, can I ask you the same question? When you go about
Mhm.
making a character, what do you plan? Like, what do you do first? Because, like, again, I was thinking of making a robot as well instead of if I do choose to make that robot character.
It's a hard one because I feel like I've done it differently each time, the like beginning bit at least. Because fully this one where I kind of made the robot thing, I did like all the concepting in ZBrush, just like pulling the forms around and like just chopping stuff off and playing around with it, which was cool. But I don't know, I feel like I was worrying about the design for a lot longer with that workflow. Like right up into the second week, I was still trying to like figure out how I wanted like the knee plates and stuff or something like that. So I think definitely have a solid plan down. I don't think it matters how you do it, just get one.
Just like to quickly say something while it's on air, because I know he's listening. Ewan just posted something to Get Good, asking for some help with an issue of his environments,
Oh, that's
geometry
nice.
and shadows. Yeah, make sure, just some quick ones just in case. Make sure the geometry has actually got cast shadows to it. If not, it could be like the normals on it, letting the light pass through, like because light goes through the geometry one way. If not, if you wanted a really quick workaround, because I have seen this before, sometimes I've had it where I've been rushing and I just build like a cube that acts as like a shadow, like piece of geometry, just so it matches up and looks a bit better. That's like a really botched job way of doing it. Yeah, just check those things. Sometimes it's just easier just to do that than any other way. Okay, yeah, that was. Sorry, I just had to say that.
Cool, no, that's good.
Yeah, all right. I have found some work. Ow, from second year film room.
Oh yeah,
Good.
As this Psycho environment from the
Let's
movie
take a look.
Psycho by Alfred Hitchcock.
Ooh.
Looking pretty nice.
Okay, so it's a very, very nice, very nice to start off with.
Some things with like you could fix some of the normals and smoothing on this teacup here. I didn't know. That looks a bit weird. Materials are quite good in this one though.
But I like the bed. The bed's nice, very nice bed.
I like how because it's a black and white film, they've sort of made it really. There's still a bit of color though, which is nice, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. I
Still
like
like try to put something into it. If you really want to make it full black and white, you can do a post-processing effect that is just makes it black and white as well if you want. But I think it's nice that there's a slight bit of
slight color to it, yeah.
Yeah, it kind of brings it to life more. It still feels muted. It still feels old. And then the bathroom's quite a different color, but I suppose that makes it stand out. It's kind of nice. Some cool stuff actually. This is some good work.
Yeah, it's really solid.
Just say, watch out for the material definition on this towel. It looks pretty plasticky. I can understand on that because that's like a shower curtain pulled down and they're normally plastic. But this towel here, if you look at, was it Josh Swarbrick and that lot? They did some nice towels and stuff last year for their decadescent bathroom. Yeah, that was very good. That was really nice. The material definition in that project was excellent stuff. Yeah. Apart from that, it's really nice. Yeah. The only other one I could find was the Hobbit one. This is good, showing a comparison between the shot you're trying to make, because you didn't know which shot they were trying to make in the Psycho one, which is the only issue with it as a thing. And I'm not sure if they changed the brief so it had to be a full room, but for us,
it does.
Yeah, I think they changed
it does now. Okay, because it used to be you had to just recreate one shot, which was really cool because it meant you could just really go mental. Watch out for the shadows in this room. There's tricks to make the shadows, because you see here it's like the room that they're peering from is like quite dark. It's only Bilbo's room which is lit really properly in this. Positions, Just try and match it up as close as you can, the positions of things, the sizes. The desk is a bit wider and a bit to the side, whereas this one's like a little thinner. But yeah, really cool stuff. I can understand not being able to make all the crap on his floor in the time. Nice little shot of the ring. The one ring.
Do they, Gandalf?
Do they, Gandalf? Keep it safe.
These are really cool, I must say. Yeah.
I think it was a good idea to extend the length of this brief and make it a full environment rather than just one shot.
Oh, was it not 3 weeks anymore? Was it a bit longer?
I think it was 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Oh, nice, yeah.
So long time on it.
Make sure your wood is not plasticky. This looks almost lino, plasticky stuff rather than like, cause it's supposed to be like some nice sort of hard furnished wood stuff, like it'd be a bit different to that. That's kind of weird matte plastic almost. Watch about your lighting. This carpet is really brightly lit, but the rest is like near black. I don't know what that's going on there. Like think about light mass important volumes and stuff. Maybe that would help with bounce light and things. Yeah, some really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. They got the carpet quite nice actually.
Yeah, Chris Lonsdale just sent me some of other people's projects.
Oh, great.
So let me screen share.
Also, watch out for the wood on the walls again. It's kind of plasticky. It looks a bit weird, but yeah, the rest of the stuff is great. Really cool projects. I remember, wasn't this one of the ones chosen last year, but it was rejected by the teachers or something. Didn't a load of people tried to do The Hobbit, and then every time someone suggested Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit, it was like, no, you can't do that.
Yeah.
I remember we had that a little bit. It was like, you can't do cartoon films. And then in our group, we just ended up doing Toy Story anyway. It's the way to go. Fuck the police coming straight from the underground. Yeah. So, do you have the other ones, Mike? Do you have the other...
Yeah. I'll bring it up. Here's one that has really nice material, definitely.
Oh, I saw this. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, this is cool. Yeah, this was great. This is fantastic.
I don't know what film this is from, but it's really cool. Whoever knows.
Yeah, see, I would say the floor is too shiny, but I don't know what this film's from, so it's probably spot on. I'm not sure, but...
I'm not sure what's going on with the wall. The bottom of the wall texture, actually.
Did these guys have like a try limit or something?
I don't know.
We had a try limit in Toy Story?
Did we?
No, we didn't. We did have a texture budget though, didn't we?
Oh yeah. Because I'd say the kind of beams on the ceiling, you could put like a little bit more geometry into them. Well,
Yeah,
apart from that, no, this one's really good.
Yeah, it's got really nice
Yeah,
lighting.
really.
They nailed the lighting. They must have planned it out beforehand or something. That's an important part. It takes a while to realise because you're too worried about modelling and texturing. But lighting in an environment is crazy important. It's crazy important. I think from now on, when I do environments, I'm always gonna. In fact, I've already started with some other environments, but if I block out the lighting first and figure out the whole thing, how it's all going to work, the bigger picture, rather than just, well, what am I going to model and what am I going to texture? If you think about composition and lighting and things, and as well as color palette and stuff, you think about the big picture as well, and then focus in on the smaller bits later on. It kind of gets a better result if you think about it all as a whole.
I saw a project the other day, and it was modeled and textured pretty badly. But it had some really, really nice lighting, so unless you really look into it, it just looks like a really good environment. It's all in the lighting. It can make or break a project.
As we mentioned before on Get Good episode 2, lighting, whatever.
2?
One of them.
The other one Chris sent me won't open, so... Yeah, those are the ones we've seen.
Jake Ross has said robot bash kit. Good job, Jake.
What does that mean?
How's it coming, Kieran? How's the?
I guess it means robot bash kit.
Sorry?
How's it coming?
That was a machine gun. Yeah, no, I'm just going with the flow, I guess. Yeah, again, this is really bad. I've got no reference whatsoever. I'm just making whatever I want as long as it looks good. Hope I don't think I can get this done this week, but next week I'll go into Photoshop and then I'll mess around with it, and I can show that process off.
Should we do Robots Fallout 4 and stuff part 2 next week? Is that?
Yeah.
Should we do that? Yeah.
I'm up for that. That would be cool.
Yeah, I'm up for that. Right. Yeah, that'd be cool. Or some progress on it, and then we could do, I don't know.
I know this is kind of not related to Game Up, but how's Fallout 4? How is
You know what, I'm just gonna load it up.
Max? I know you've been playing a bit.
I haven't played it that much. I've only played it
But this is what people want to hear. They want to hear about Fallout. I know people. Yeah, this is.
You sure it's not just you, Kieran, who wants to hear about it?
Well, I was just playing it all this morning, so.
Yeah, you were. I was doing work, and I noticed Fallout. Kieran's playing Fallout. I was like, oh yeah, he's playing Fallout. Yeah.
Huh?
What I really like about these games, and more games need to do it, is that they need to give us game art students just a bone. During loading screens, you can see the models, you can rotate them around and stuff. That's why I really like the Bethesda games, because they always do that.
You've got an inspector, and you can inspect all your arm.
Yeah, you can even do that as well. Yeah.
Props. That was what I was thinking of props though, because when I suggested it, because I was like, oh, they do really good storytelling with props and stuff with really simple assets. The way they place it in a level.
Oh man, okay, so I don't want to
And you'll see a skeleton, and they'll, through the use of clever props and placement, you'll see this whole story about how that person, died or whatever. It's
I took a
really
screenshot of an in-game a second in-game screenshot. I'm trying to show it to you. It's just the funniest thing I've seen in the game. Hold on, let me just get this up.
Funny things already.
Here, this one. I don't know if you guys are looking at my screen. But yeah, I just found this. I thought this is hilarious.
I tell you with a newspaper sitting on the toilet.
Yeah.
With reading glasses.
Brilliant. That's good. That's funny. How do you like that?
Again,
I want to play that game so bad.
What you were just talking about, Max, about attention to detail. I opened the safe and I got a letter from someone in the safe, and it just says "Thanks, killer," and then it's got a heart on it, made with blood. And it's oh man, that's what is
cute.
this? So you gotta always remember when you're building props and stuff, just sure there could be Easter eggs, but at the same time, you're telling a little story. For example, my restaurant that I made, it's called Jet Fuel. Maybe it's something to do with lighter fluid. I don't fucking know. Still beans. Yeah.
What? What was your point?
My point is, put a little bit of personal touch to it. To your work. It just makes it that much more interesting. You'll enjoy it, and the person looking at your work will see, oh, this person put a lot of time in it, time and affection, and it's oh.
I was thinking, the thing that's got me about Fallout, it's got these crazy songs again with shit lyrics. Funny lyrics that don't rhyme.
Yeah, we were talking about that last
Still
night.
pack him up, put the gun down, otherwise you're gonna hurt somebody, okay? That's the best lyric in the whole game. That's the best part. Every time that song comes on, he's like, pistol, pack him up, put that gun down. Oh man. Oh jeez, what are they doing? Sorry, I just disturbed it again. Ruined. Get good.
Latest update on my engine file, or my computer really. It's still loading, and Chrome is still crashing.
Yay!
Good stuff.
We got about 10 minutes left of the show.
That went really quickly.
Yeah. Anything else anyone wants to cover? So it's just
think we're good.
Casual chat for this one. Could probably finish early.
Anyone got some ideas for next week? Spout them off. Anyone got some questions for next week? Spout them off. Crit, always welcome in the Get Good chat. Thank you for.
Yeah.
It's really nice that it's been heating up this past week. It's kind of
We want to keep that fire burning.
yeah, it's kind of made it all. It's kind of paid off because that's what we originally intended. Thank you, the viewers.
Yeah, over the last few weeks, we've just been in our like chat being like, oh, it's working.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, we're really happy about that.
We're 10 minutes short. We've ran. We don't have enough stuff to fit it up.
Oh yeah, should we call it?
I don't know. Kieran, do you have anything?
I'm not gonna get anything done. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's
Next
a shame.
week then.
It's a shame Joel's thing
Next
didn't.
week could be.
Yeah, I could give it one last check. I'll run upstairs.
Nah, there's no point, mate.
Alright.
We were just being nice.
Yeah, you really don't want to see it.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Right. Okay.
This one.
Bye-bye. This has been Get Good Season 2, Episode 1.
Oh, we're in season 2. What? Since when? Did I miss a season finale? What happened?
You missed it.
Get on.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Get good.